Hi. Welcome to our class. In this lesson you will learn how to simplify rational expressions. Recall that fractions can be simplified to its lowest terms, when there are factors in the numerator and the denominator that can be cancelled. For example, the simplest form of 15/20 is 3/4. Notice how we cancelled a common factor of 5 from the numerator and the denominator. We can simplify rational expressions in much the same way as we simplify numerical fractions. Simplifying rational expressions requires good factoring skills. To simplify rational expressions, we consider the following steps. Step 1. Factor the numerator and the denominator. Step 2. List the restricted values. Step 3. Cancel common factors. Step 4. Write the final answer, with the restrictions. Let us try the first example. Simplify, x squared plus 4x, over x squared plus 3x. Step 1. Factor the numerator and the denominator. Both the numerator and denominator can be factored using GCF. Step 2. List the restricted values. At this point, it is helpful to notice any restrictions on x. These will carry over the simplified form of the expression. Since division by 0 is undefined, here we see that x is not equal to 0 and x is not equal to -3. Step 3. Cancel common factors. Notice that the numerator and denominator share a common factor x. This can be cancelled out. Step 4. Final answer. Recall that the original expression is defined for x is not equal to 0 and x is not equal to -3. The simplified expression must have the same restrictions. In conclusion, the simplest form is written as x plus 4 over x plus 3, for x is not equal to 0 and x is not equal to -3. Next example. Simplify 2x plus 6, over x squared plus x minus 6. We can factor the numerator using the GCF. Factoring out 2 will result to 2 times x plus 3. The denominator is a quadratic trinomial. Its factored form is x plus 3 times x minus 2. Equating the two factors of the denominator to 0, will lead us the restricted values of the rational expression. The given rational expression is defined for x is not equal to -3 and x is not equal to 2. Notice that the numerator and denominator share a common factor x plus 3. This can be cancelled out. Therefore, the simplest form of the rational expression is 2 over x minus 2, for x is not equal to -3 and x is not equal to 2. Next example. Simplify y squared minus 9, over y squared plus 5y plus 6. What type of polynomial is the numerator? It is a difference of two squares. Its factored form is y plus 3 times y minus 3. What type of polynomial is the denominator? It is a quadratic trinomial. The factored form of the denominator is y plus 3 times y plus 2. Equating the denominator to 0 will give us the restricted values of the expression. The expression is defined for y is not equal to -3 and y is not equal to -2. Notice that the both numerator and denominator contains the common factor y plus 3. Cancelling it out will result to the simplest form of the given expression, which is y minus 3 over y plus 2, for y is not equal to -3 and y is not equal to -2. Next example. Simplify 2x squared plus 7xy minus 15y squared, over 2x plus 10y. The numerator is a trinomial. Sometimes a trinomial may consist of two variables. We can factor the trinomial in a similar way as if it is only one variable. We can use the steps in factoring quadratic trinomial by grouping. Here we know that the first and last terms of each binomial factors contains x and y respectively. Multiply 2 and -15. Their product is -30. Then factor -30 such that the sum is 7. The factors of 30 whose sum is 7 are -3 and 10. Then rewrite 7xy as -3xy plus 10xy. Group 2x squared minus 3xy, and 10xy minus 15y squared. The GCF of the first group is x, the GCF of the second group is 5y. Factoring it out will result to x times 2x minus 3y, plus 5y times 2x minus 3y. Factoring out the common binomial 2x minus 3y, will give us the factored form of the numerator, which is 2x minus 3y times x plus 5y. The denominator can be easily factored by factoring out the common factor 2. Its factored form is 2 times x plus 5y. Notice that x plus 5y is common to both numerator and denominator, it can be cancelled out. Therefore, the simplest form of the rational expression is 2x minus 3y over 2. It is important to remember that we can only cancel factors of a product. A common mistake is to cancel terms. Next example. State the restriction and simplify. 5 minus w, over w minus 5. By inspection, the denominator is 0 if w equals 5. Then the restriction is that w is not equal to 5. Looking at the numerator and the denominator, they are almost the same. They are opposite binomial factors. Recall that the opposite of the real number n is -n. Similarly, we can define the opposite of a polynomial p to be -p. We first consider the opposite of the binomial. This leads us to the opposite binomial property. This is equivalent to factoring out -1. Going back to the give rational expression, we can rewrite the numerator as negative of w minus 5 or -1 times w minus 5. We can now cancel the common factor. Therefore the simplest form of the expression is -1, for w is not equal to 5. Last example. Simplify and state the restriction. 4 minus y squared, over y squared plus 3y minus 10. The numerator is a difference of two squares. Its factored form is 2 plus y times 2 minus y. The denominator is a quadratic trinomial. Its factored form is y minus 2 times y plus 5. 2 minus y and y minus 2 can be simplified as negative 1, using the opposite binomial factor property. Therefore the simplest form of the expression is negative 1 times 2 plus y, over y plus 5. Or it can also be written as, negative of y plus 2 over y plus 5. For y is not equal to 2 and y is not equal to negative 5.
Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something new today. Until next time. Goodbye and God bless.